Hey guys, today we're making my go-to stand-in for ramen on those colder days. Yeah, I know you can't see it, but just come here. Come on. Miso Nikomi Udon going to be a beautiful introduction to making dashi. Today we're making an Awase dashi using kombu, which are dried sheets of kelp with an intoxicating aroma, and then Bonito Flakes, which are smoked fish shavings. Now I'm going to perfectly eyeball 2 quarts of water somehow and add 3 sheets of our kombu. If this is your first time, I could not recommend smelling this stuff enough. It smells insane. Making sure that's fully under the water, we're going to bring it up to a bare simmer, take it out, reserve it on the side, and then add our Bonito Flakes. We're going to take that off the heat and let it steep for about 15 minutes or until our hunger pains force us to move on to the next step. Set a strainer and line it with paper towels and attempt to drain it, only to realize you're never cut out for this. Make sure to squeeze out the rest of the dashi from this paper towel because it probably took some real effort getting those ingredients. And then cut your shiitake and scallions into about this size pieces. I didn't measure this, and you shouldn't either. Moving on, we're going to slice the greens of our scallions and take out our Kamaboko fish cake, which is a steamed white fish cake on top of this little piece of bamboo, which we'll be cutting into similar thickness to our shiitake for visual consistency and textural contrast from our Korean udon, which could be controversial, and our mushrooms. For the single serving, I'll be using this 1 quart saucepan because it makes the whole experience feel less lonely if the pot is filled more. Put this little guy over medium heat and add 2 cups of the dashi. Add some cubed chicken thigh whose footage I omitted because it kind of grossed me out. We're using red miso because it has a little more robust flavor considering it's made from soybean koji instead of a rice koji. Once the chicken looks like it has bad rhythm, we're going to add our mirin and then stir in your miso through the strainer to promote ideal broth texture. Add in your noodles and gently separate them as they warm up. I highly recommend using chopsticks here because it just makes the whole task a lot easier and they're more gentle than huge tongs. Add your mushrooms and scallions and put a lid over this and cook it for about 5 minutes. Pick it up off your burner because this thing refuses to calm down. Okay, it's back. Okay, just throw the Kamaboko fish cake in, garnish with your scallions. Let that Kamaboko fish cake warm up, and guess what? That's it. Now to spice things up a bit, and to make sure you're not entirely numb to the world yet, we're going to be adding some Togarashi, only to find out that you haven't taken off the food safety seal off this yet. After adding as much Togarashi as you think it'll take to feel, you're ready for the smooth, warm loving that the soup has to offer. Now, if you've seen this recipe done before, traditionally it's served with an egg cooked in the middle of it, and you sort of mix into the sauce and becomes a bit richer. I was trying to go for something a little healthier and lighter here, and that's what we got. Jumbo udon are satisfying year-round, but particularly satisfying right now. Kamaboko fish cake has a surprising, subtle sweetness that really helps balance everything out, and it is so good. Alright, I'm done eating this in front of you. I'm just gonna hope you make it. After you're done killing that, take a quick breather, having a little chocolate, maybe a little sparkling water, and then, as always, do your damn dishes. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you make the dashi especially. Let me know if you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill.